All right, bit of the news. 5 January 2021. This actually broke today. From Gateway Pundit. This is put out by Joe Hoft. Breaking exclusive. Evidence China was colluding with the Bidens and providing information on how to defeat President Trump in the 2020 election. This is actual evidence. I'm not sure it matters because we don't have a judicial system worth crap, but whatever. The Biden gang's relationship with the Chinese Communist Party included colluding with the Chinese Communist Party on a strategy to beat President Trump in the 2020 election. Hunter Biden dropped off his laptop at a PC repairman's store more than a year ago for repairs. Hunter's laptop eventually became the property of the PC repairman due to Hunter's inability to return and pick up his computer. Per the agreement signed by Hunter and the repairman, if Hunter didn't pick up his laptop, the laptop became the property of the PC repairman. Hunter never picked up the laptop. Over the past few months, experts have been analyzing Hunter's laptop. Based on these reviews, we have, Gateway Pundit, has reported various disgusting details of Hunter's life and the Biden family by analyzing this data. Hunter kept a diary on the laptop. He also backed up his text messages and kept pictures and videos of himself and prostitutes and family members doing drugs and having sex. Hunter even uploaded some of these tapes into the porn site Pornhub. Yakov Applebaum at the Illustrated Primer today provides some more shocking findings hidden on Hunter's laptop. Hidden between tens of thousands of emails, IMs, documents, videos, sound recordings, and encrypted files is a collection of communications between Hunter Biden and one JIAQI, which I'm presuming is pronounced Jiaqi. Jiaqi, aka Jiaqi Bao, aka Jiaqi Wang, aka Jiaqi Wang Bao, aka Wang Bao Jiaqi, aka Jinping Bao, aka Chan Bao, was Ye Jianming's US-based assistant advisor. If you don't recall, the cast of characters in this Chinese finger puzzle, they put that, not me. Ye Jianming was the chairman of the China Huajin Energy Conglomerate and Hunter's and Jim Biden's business partner. Oh, joy. Ye Jianming and his US-based staff worked closely with Chinese intelligence, which controlled large parts of the strategy, funding, and overseas operations of the CEFC and another of the Biden's Chinese joint ventures named Bohai Harvest RST or BHR, I'm assuming in the stock exchange. Applebaum provides pictures of Jiaqi and more information at his site, and this is from the site. Following traditional honeypot tactics, Jiaqi was used to sweeten Hunter's already saccharine-laced business engagement with the CEFC. She kept an eye on Hunter from her base in New York City and acted as a cutout between the overseas Chinese officials and the Bidens. In one alluring communication, Jiaqi wrote, quote, regarding the delivery of your doggy chain and holiday/birthday package, I kept safe your belonging for you as promised. I don't think it is appropriate to drop off to a third party given the risk of miscommunication as happened in the past. How about I will either deliver it to you in person at your convenience or FedEx to a designated address so you can receive it directly. Based on the above note and the picture below, I'm posting a link to this. We know that Jiaqi was referring to the dog tags Hunter Biden was wearing, probably his brother's. But Hunter's relationship with Jiaqi was more than sexual. The CCP, through Jackie, was buttering up the Bidens and providing information to the Bidens on how to defeat President Trump in the election. There's actual evidence. I'm looking at it. It's going to be posted. Here is one example, a 2-page email to Hunter offering talking points. This is from RxVision, Situational Awareness and Actionable Intelligence. The headline, Hunter, ignore media nonsense. Focus on priority equals support your father. Number 1, whoever you date/hang out is your personal matter and it is your freedom. Your personal life has nothing to do with your business outside of your household. More importantly, your personal life has nothing to do with your father. Regardless of who you are, your personal space and your freedom in personal life deserve to be respected and protected. Don't let bad people abuse every small gossip they can find to distract you. There is an adage that says if someone wants to find fault in you, they will always find a way no matter what you do. Why care about what they say? Number 2, many people feel entitled to criticize their leader/president's marital life, but they should not disturb the private life of presidents' children and relatives unless you are Donald Trump, who practices nepotism obsessively by granting his family members top security clearance and promoting his children into key posts/government positions. Number 3, you should be proud of your work as a lawyer and as a business executive. Through my work with you, I could tell you were a righteous person always interested in helping others and helping this country through your involvement in the business world. You are helping American companies and American entrepreneurs to make money in energy, agriculture, real estate, and sectors that our national policy promotes exports and investments globally. You have contributed to Made in America for this country's best interest. You treat your business partners not only fairly, but try to find the best solution with everyone's interests in mind, even sometimes that sacrifices your own interest. No matter how experienced and gifted businessman you are, you will always stumble upon bad deals, dishonest individuals, or bad people who took advantage of you, and run into incompetent partners who cause burdens without your knowledge. These people's conduct has nothing to do with you. Excuse me, it's late for me. Trump advocates stupid book with exaggeration and fabrication of your business connection with Chinese, or that New York Times article mentioning a retired Hong Kong official trying to reach you/Uncle Jim when need help have no relevance whatsoever. Fake friends, acquaintance of all sorts, and even strangers may have access to your contact info. So what? In business, you have no control over your counterparty's action. You can't predict the outcome of random businessmen who claim to know you well either. Some folks love to name drop and call your number simply because of a casual conversation in public events, your attendance of formal business engagement, or after meeting conferences. Nevertheless, as with any professionals or business executives, you are obliged to attend such functions/events and meet people from all walks of life from diverse cultures. If there is anyone who deserved to be scrutinized for doing business with Chinese, it would be Donald Trump. And page 2. Bullet point. Trump real estate selling American citizen cheaply to corrupted Chinese officials. He and his rich real estate friends, in quotations, visa for rich, immigration program led rich and legal immigrants, sure they meant immigrants, abuse U.S. social welfare while those who really need help couldn't get any. Bullet point. Trump's easy going with Chinese state-owned enterprise ZTE amidst opposition from Congress. Another bullet point. Trump also let China go easy on human rights violation. Plus, another bullet point in red, Trump association with Chinese owner of Florida prostitution parlor. There's a a link embedded in this 2-page little memorandum or instruction. Further, his trade war with China has been a complete failure thus far, resulting in tremendous loss to Americans, from American farmers/energy companies to enterprises across spectrum to average people. As of now, we have the highest trade deficit in 30 years, but ironically, China has not changed a single thing on unfair business practice and intellectual property thievery that have been going on for decades. Wait, oh, that's rich. That's rich. Really? Okay. I could agree with Trump that this is the right direction to reevaluate China and prevent another country take advantage of the U.S., but Trump is so inexperienced with execution. By the way, keep in mind, before Trump, it was President Obama and your father's administration who initiated this effort of curtail China's global influence, and it was Democrats' initiative to fight against Huawei espionage under President Obama and your father's administration. The critics who first raised concerns about China's rise to power and about trade are primarily Democrats. Trump should not take credit from the administration before him, plus play the China card to gain popularity. In parentheses, if we were really to play the China card and debate on policy toward China, blue should have the upper hand. Lastly, the mistakes made on China policy should really trace back to Republican era of Nixon/Kissinger, and the Bushes were all pro-China, more so than anyone else. And of course, we can't forget the Clintons. We cannot forget the Clintons. Last word on the trade war. We have a hand of good cards to start with, but Trump didn't use it well, at least not fully utilize it, with his inexperience in diplomacy/international affairs, his arrogance and overconfidence, his poor strategy and subpar execution. I don't mean to be arrogant, but I really think that even I have better ideas than him and could have done much better negotiating for America. This is from whoever the hell this was. Yes, Jackie, her 2-page little memorandum to Hunter Biden. There are numerous other similar communications from the Chinese to the Bidens, including entire strategies as noted in the board minutes from a firm Hunter was on, BHR Partners. As Applebaum notes, these and some other documents strongly suggest that the Chinese government was engaging in full-blown influence and hands-on election interference on U.S. soil via front companies like CEFC, HBR, and others, and that Hunter, Jim, and Joe Biden were actively colluding in these operations. Hunter should have really picked up that laptop, but now if anybody will actually do something with it, you know, if we had some maybe federal level investigative body, I don't know, some federal investigations something, agency, Federal Investigation Agency, there you go. The Biden family and China were colluding on a strategy to win the 2020 election. There's much to support this statement. So, that's it for this one. As I said, after I post this, I'm going to include the link in the link for the article so that you can see it for yourself. So, with that, I'm likely going to bed. All right, that's it for a bit of the news, and be good to each other. Take care.